Jacktown Flea Market. The axe brigade is out. Holy smoke, there's so many axes. What do we have over here? Well, that's a good deal for that. If we can find the people who sell this stuff. Is it chipped? It's not chipped, I'd buy it. I don't know where they are. Nowhere to be found. Like, where are they? Are they sleeping? Already sleeping? What's this piece? That looks quite nice for $1. Might be a common. Handle on it looked a little different. Maybe it's just bent. Do we wait or do we come back around? I think we're going to have to come back around. I assume the axes are probably expensive. That's my guess. This is nice. I already have 2. Alright, well, I guess I come back around. So I don't see one here. Weird thing about Jacktown is it used to be a flea market where everyone was set up really early. I mean, I'm here, I don't know, 6:30 or so. It's not a whole lot of people here. 6:30. Almost every flea market used to open up around sunrise, and it seems like as each year goes by, they keep pushing it later and later. See if you find anything.
Yeah, that's what I figured. One over there. There's like 60 cards in there. Couldn't tell. They're not anything old.
No, okay, I like the old one. Yeah, I don't want to have them go all over. Any hunting or fishing items at all?
No, not really. I mean, I have some pocket knives. I have a spotting scope that's brand new in the box.
Oh, okay.
That one never used.
Went to a yard sale if you guys haven't been able to tell.
He's not here yet. That's your table over there. We're gonna line the door holes up on here. Oh, we gotta put them in bags. you gonna give the kids one if they buy them that pot?
I thought it was 30.
Put some in the bag, we'll see what he wants to do, we're down $2. Do you want me to make a
Steal a bag.
Yeah, absolutely.
What I'll do is I'll parked right here.
8 records. Can't beat it. Quarter each. Oh man, I missed any. I'll have Dean Martin. Take these. Okay, so kind of wrapped up today. We start off at Jacktown Flea Market. I did some walking around. I got there too early, and by getting there too early, I kind of lost motivation to continue to walk around. But everyone who kind of had their stuff there, you can kind of see. There really wasn't a lot that was of interest to me. This time was probably the first time I've ever been there where like the majority of the stuff was actually what it's supposed to be, which is kind of like rusty metal tools, garden tractors. That's really what Jacktown's known for. The past couple times I've gone, there have been a decent amount of just houseware flea market people. This time it was not like that. I went back for that one Pyrex bowl, and when I went to go pay, I looked around the edge, because usually I usually do the inside edge first. There's no chips, but then I flipped it over, and right on the handle there was a chip. So I was like, I don't really want to do that. It was sharp too, so I said I don't want to buy it. It was a great price, but with a chip in it, it's not worth much. Any glassware in general, when you have chips or breaks, it makes it, I wouldn't say worthless, but takes away a lot of the value. Did go to some yard sales. I got some shirts, nothing too insane. Vintage Dash Hound t-shirt here. There's a couple of those. There's some more Dash Hound stuff. Some more. This is an old Train t-shirt from probably the mid-90s. Not the band. This just is, I think, a pub. So that was from 1996. So that was kind of cool. I did buy a bunch from that one stand. I got a nice older Donald. I think he was $1. This, I think, was $1 or $2. Old Mickey. This was in the free pile. It's Michael Jackson pins. They had the right kind of stuff that I kind of like. It's kind of cool. 1979. I don't know if these have really Batmobile. 1978. Wonder what these things are worth. They're not red lines. They had the stuff that I kind of like. I asked him about t-shirts and video games. He brought some video games, but it was nothing too crazy. Some PlayStation 1 stuff. But I asked him about t-shirts because I was kind of interested to see if he had any like older t-shirts, especially stuff from like Marvel era. Especially the Marvel all-over print t-shirts are worth a lot of money. Really hard to find. I think you used to be able to buy them in the back of comic books. He didn't have any. So that was, I guess, not going to happen. So yeah, some of that. This was also in the free pile. Finger Frights. I don't know if this has any value. Maybe like 15, 20 bucks. Probably 10 bucks. This is, I think, a cassette. I did find some comics. I generally try to keep to kind of like the superheroes whenever I buy comics, especially when I know they're not going to be worth a lot of money. Like these, they're 50-cent comics. I think there's a $1 comic in here, an 80-cent. This is a 30-cent. I usually just try to stay to the superheroes. Batman, Superman, a handful of other ones as well. Spider-Man. So yeah, a couple comics. I think this one's the most valuable. It's probably like a $10 to $20 one. These are all about $5 each. If you're into comics. It's one of those fields where 90%, 95% of the stuff that you find is not going to be worth $1 or more. Because mostly what you'll find at yard sales is the stuff from the early 90s or late 80s. Some of these are from the 70s, but yeah, try to stay away from the 90s stuff if you're trying to flip it. And I got some records. These were all $1 each. Good old Chubby Checker. Beach Boys. Can't go without finding some Beach Boys. Cyndi Lauper, Janet Jackson. I think another Cyndi Lauper. So yeah, like these were all $1 each. Got a Beatles record here, and then another Beach Boys. I think I have this one. Not often you find records for $1. Sometimes you'll find 2 for $1. Most of the time they'll be $1 each. If you find somebody who's a record dealer, they're probably not going to be $1. They're not going to be $1. They're going to be more than that. But find them for $1 each is a great deal. Someone else was actually looking at the records before me, and he kind of looked like a guy who might collect records. So I was like kind of hesitant to even look. But one thing I've noticed with doing music is whatever I think is good, someone else is not going to think is good. And what I might be buying is not going to be what someone else wants to buy. And vice versa, like all over the board. I can't tell you how many times I brought boxes of records to a flea market, and I'll sell something, 5 records at 6:30 in the morning. I'll sell like 3 records at 10:30 in the morning. It's really a really weird kind of subject where even if you think you know what's right, it's probably not going to be right. So thanks for tagging along. Greatly appreciate it. It's sort of misting here. We do need rain. My garden's not looking that well. I water every night, so I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe the soil is wrong, but yeah, stay tuned for that. Thanks for tagging along for the yard sale video. Hopefully everyone has had a great start to the week, and I'll catch you guys next time for next adventure. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.